Good evening, good evening. I'm here to talk to you about the Before I Die project. So, Before I Die, I Will is the prompt we're going to talk about this evening. Originally conceptualized by artist and urbanist Candy Chang, the Before I Die project was born in New Orleans in 2011. Using the side of an abandoned house as a canvas for expression, Candy and team painted a long open wall with chalkboard paint and stenciled a grid of the sentence, "Before I die, I want to." People walking by were invited to pick up a piece of chalk and reflect on their lives, share their experiences and personal aspirations in a public space. The first wall was an experiment. It filled up in a day. Candy wrote down the answers, erased the wall, and it filled up again. Walls similar to this have popped up all over the world. With the help of Uma Ramaya and C. Blumeth, my power team, I brought Before I Die to New Haven last summer. We were working on a bit of a timeline and had trouble securing a permanent wall, so we picked up this piece of 4x8 plywood, slathered it with black chalkboard paint, and schlepped it from farmers markets in Worcester Square, Edgewood Park, State Street, downtown, Fairhaven, as well as brainstorming meetings at the Grove, kickoff events at All Our Kin, Funk at the Farm, Common Ground, and First Friday at 8. So what did we hear? What are the people of New Haven dreaming about, wishing for? What can I share with you here tonight? Well, I can tell you this. I love this board. It was because of this board that I got to know the people of New Haven in a way I never had before. I've been here since 1989, and I heard more stories this summer about dreams and aspirations than I had in all of those years. They want to travel. They want to open a coffee shop, a clothing line. They dream of redemption, community, and love. Oh yes, love. There was lots of love. There are many, many aspiring grandparents in New Haven. Watch out. There are a lot of people who want to be moms, fathers. There was a man who wrote he wanted to fall into lust again. There was someone who told me, I want to tell my mom I'm gay. And I said, write it on the board. And he said, I can't. And I said, well, that's the first step. Have a beautiful baby, make love to the world, love myself, and not care what others think. And wow, the desire to travel. Europe and European cities were mentioned the most, but Vietnam, Boulder, China, Poland, South America, Alaska, Egyptian pyramids, the Azores, Bali, Mexico, and a trip around the world were also mentioned. And there's some real dreamers in the Elm City, people who are ready to bring concrete change to New Haven, the global economy, and the world. Fix the food system, someone wrote at Common Ground. Save whales and dolphins, find a cure for cancer, help children become all they can be. Inspire change in people, see the world peaceful. Live for justice and equality, end capitalism. Quilt with a group of Amish and just listen. Ride the completed East Coast Greenway, float in a hot air balloon, have my own farm, hit a home run at Yankee Stadium, bike Patagonia, paint a mural, write a book, speak Swedish, kill, pluck, and cook a chicken, embrace change, design my own line of clothes, and skydive, the most popular answer of all. So what's my dream, you could ask? Well, most recently, I've been fixated on finding a wall, a big wall, to bring Before I Die to the next level. I've been inspired by large-scale walls from other cities, and frankly, I'm tired of trucking a big old piece of plywood all around New Haven on the roof of my car. So, last week, totally out of the blue, I received a call from none other than Eric Epstein. Hello, Valerie. This is Eric. Are you the one doing the Before I Die wall? Yes. Well, I think I can help you. Turns out he's jazzed to bring Before I Die to his building in Westville for the next iteration of Before I Die New Haven. Here's our Photoshop makeup. The plan is to install the wall in conjunction with Art Walk in Westville this May. So, audience, now it's your turn. I've brought the board here tonight. The last time I'm putting it on my car. What wishes are you holding? What dreams are you willing to share, to put out there on that magical board for all of us to see? To quote Mary Oliver's poem, The Summer Day, "Doesn't everything die at last and too soon? Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?" So take a risk, put something down on that board tonight. Who knows, if you're lucky, Eric might just call you next week. Please look for us in May. Take a piece of chalk, and please share your dreams with me, with everyone in this room, with New Haven, because we can't get anywhere if we don't articulate where we want to go and then ask others to help us get there. Thank you.